You've suffered fairly significant head trauma. Are you experiencing any issues with memory loss? Do you remember anything? Do you know who you are?
I'm an alien. I'm here to kill everyone.
Hey everybody! All right, so I've got Alan and Corey from Resident Alien. This year, it looks like you guys have been set up as more foes than allies. What can you tell me about the investigation?
Well, at the end of last season, we found out who killed Sam Hodges. And this season, we're going to delve more into the why. What exactly was the actual, the first human Harry Vanderspeigle? What was he up to? And what type of chaos did, Alan's character inherit by, taking over his life? But it's still a tremendous amount of hijinks that takes place as we pursue said leads in the case.
Yeah, as foes, they're both, and out of respect, they both have their amount of being idiots. Out of respect, we're
Facts.
both
Facts.
Facts. So as foes, I think that's where the hilarity that ensues comes from, is the fact that they're both idiots. But I mean, we started off as foes from the very beginning. You didn't trust.
Yes. It's
And
the
now you
joke
have a
you
real
made
reason.
about the black truck. From the
Right.
very, very first moment that they met. That set the tone in a way that they're still trying to recuperate from.
From the first kung.
I'm here with Sarah and Alice from Resident Alien, and I want to touch on something that we were just talking about. The idea of found family in this show. It feels like season 2 is really leaning into, especially with Harry, learning how to make friends. But these two, you've already talked about how they're kind of each other's person. Asta does have blood family, but I really like where they are taking us with these two characters in season 2, in that this is not a relationship that is fraught with fighting over boys, that they are not hiding in relationships as they sort their stuff out. They're actually relying on one another to help each other through these very messy situations. And friendship is messy, but I really love that these two characters, they feel very lived in, this relationship. Almost like they grew up in a small town together.
Mm-hmm.
How nice is it for the two of you to really get those character moments on screen that are very, very rare for actresses?
It's the greatest gift. It's the greatest gift you could imagine.
Yeah.
Well, when I'm not a drama actor, I'm a comedian. And so it's very intimidating to me to be, on screen with all of these really accomplished drama actors. And, Sarah is one of them. And I didn't know what to expect when I came to work my first day. And it's been nonstop, just, Sarah is probably the most generous actor I've ever worked with. Our chemistry is real. Like when you see us lean into each other on camera, that's real. We're at work, but we're leaning into each other at work, and it's very emotional, and it's one of the greatest things that's ever happened to me, probably professionally.
Oh man, get out of here with that. Okay. It's true though. I feel the same way. Just really, we just kind of glide in together with the comedy drama of the show, which happens to be a metaphor for the entire series. So I think that we're sort of like the poster children for what this show is, right?
Yeah.
To answer your question, I think it's really easy to work together, but also Asta and Darcy, being able to have those bonds on set as Alice and Sarah, but also as Asta and Darcy, is just really rewarding as a woman to be able to show a really strong female friendship that means a lot to Alice and I in our personal lives, but also to be able to just have fun and dance, because that's what we do best, girl. We dance.
We have a ton of fun.
We do.
Chris, love it.
Thank you.
What was your idea going into season 2? What did you want to tell this time?
Well, there's a couple things different in season 2. We wanted to sort of expand on Harry's journey and his path towards humanity. Season 1 saw him learning what it's like to have emotions and learning what love is and friendship, and wanted to expand that in season 2 to sort of that next step in humanity, which is sort of learning empathy and learning to maybe have some care or feelings to people outside of Asta. So emotionally, that's one thing we want to do for Harry. But the other sort of exciting thing about season 2 is we're shooting it in the summertime, at least the first half of it. So that's gave us a lot of new things to play with, and a whole new look for patients, which is exciting.
Resident Alien returns to SYFY on January 26th. For more on that show and all of your favorites, don't forget to check out TVinsider.com.